Hello, everybody. So I wanted to talk for a moment about predictions when we do readings and why they serve us. Here's a different look at it. So let me start with when we come into this lifetime, before we're born, we set up a loose blueprint or a script for our life. And we set up certain karmic lessons that we either need to learn or to teach others within our soul group. And it's all about balancing out karma from other lifetimes. And the whole point is we want to evolve and grow spiritually. And so we set up certain things along our journey that are going to inevitably occur. When and how those things unfold, a lot of it is dependent on our free will. So, if it's in the cards for you to get married and have babies, well, the universe is going to bring that to you at certain points, but you have free will. So at any point you could resist it and you can say no to it. But if it is meant to be, it's going to keep circling back again and again until hopefully you surrender and you embrace it, you allow versus resist. And so spirits and readings will sometimes give you a heads up on what's around the corner. So I want to share an example I had in a small group recently. I always say people come into my groups for a reason, and they pick, or spirit picks the group for them, meaning they will have parallel messages with other members in attendance. And I had a significant one where I had this young woman and this young man sitting next to each other on the couch, complete strangers. It was comical how parallel the messages were and where they were at a crossroads in their life. Basically, for both of them, what it was, their loved ones in spirit were saying, hey, we know you recently had heartbreak. And one guy had gotten out of a marriage, was getting divorced, and the other had broken up with a longtime boyfriend. And they said, you are going to find love again. You will find a special someone. And it's going to be in 18 months, or for one, it was like 2 to 4 years. It is absolutely going to happen. But stop wasting energy worrying about this and wondering, and instead bring your power back to the now, because that's where our point of power is, in the now, versus worrying about the future or struggling with regret or guilt around the past, okay? And so bottom line is they gave him a lot of validation, a lot of information about these future special someones coming. But to really relax in that knowing, being able to put it on the shelf and then turn their energy and attention toward manifesting and navigating their way through the now, the crossroads, with their purpose, their life purpose. And both of them had just decided to start new careers. And so the bottom line is they both told me at the end how relieving that was. Just knowing it's there. They don't have to go force it or look for it. They can let it be, trusting it's going to happen. Okay? I share that with you because for all of us, it does us no good to sit around waiting and wondering, right? Versus taking your power back and co-creating in the now. I had a friend of mine, I actually met her for coffee recently, and she said I had done a reading for her husband, and she said, my husband wanted me to say thank you because you told him a year or two ago in a reading that his career goals would take about 4 to 5 years, a lot longer than his mind or ego wanted. But that's all happening right now. He's recognizing that it is going to take that long. And he has found so much peace knowing that it's on its way in. It's in his vibrational escrow, so to speak. But that all he needs to do is focus on being him and, doing things that light him up and bring him joy, trusting his desires, his goals will manifest in the near future because it's part of his soul contract. It is in the cards. So again, I hope that inspires you. If you're hearing this right now, it's probably for a reason. And it's just, wink from above, reminding you that, the things that you hope and desire absolutely will find their way into your life if you take your power back, be in the present moment, stay clear on your intention. Don't waste energy worrying or wondering. As always, I'm wishing you brightest blessings and all love.